So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, and fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here. Unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
So we're very much on the way now.
Well, having been involved in quite a few games of this stature, Peter, you can never get enough of this. It really is quite surreal.
And this is Mohamed Salah. That's really well cleared.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Bellingham. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And here's Mbappe. Shot could be on. It shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's being urged to shoot. And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the deadlock is broken in the final. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Eder Militao is there to clear. Onana. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Rodrigo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Koundé gets across to intercept that.
Borussia Dortmund have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a throw. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tacho cuts it out. Rodrigo. That's a good foray he's making. Can he get away here? Vinicius Junior. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. That's going wide left. That's where it came from. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jota. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. He's well positioned here. Goes for a shot! Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Borussia Dortmund just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Liverpool, number 7, Declan Rice.
Well, here we go then.
Coming on the field is...
Well, if you're
number
ahead,
10,
it's a good time to start
Rafael
moving the
Leão.
ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Shoots! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision, and he's picked it up out wide. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Rafael Leão, brilliantly cut out. And he's heaved it away. And here's Rafael Leão. Now it's Rodrigo. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Borussia Dortmund are still that goal to the good. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mohamed Salah ventures forward, and it's Salah. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
The attendances for this match.
So we've reached the hour mark.
514.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Ronaldo. Cucurella. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Great ball, and he's in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's cut it out. Cucurella venturing down the left. No way through there. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cucurella with the short one. And the shot! Off the post! And that was very necessary. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, looking for options for movement. Van Dijk gets it clear. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's gone for goal!
Substitution for Liverpool. Number 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And he's managed to get rid.
Number 37.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 8. Diogo Jota. Number 4. Rodrigo.
Now it's Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Always goal side. Tries one from range. Superlative from Pedri. A finish of true class. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to...
Shot a goal! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Mohamed Salah. Good take, and is he in? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Koundé.
2 added
Rodgers.
minutes have been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Rafael Leao has the space to... Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund have done it. This very much a day to savour for them, a team effort yielding another trophy.